You think your biggest enemy is the weight on the bar? It's not. It's the ghost you refuse to look at, the shadow that controls your discipline, your diet, and your destiny. This isn't philosophical fluff. This is the dark psychology of self-sabotage. You're stuck because you've confused your pain with your identity. You've let the wound become the wall. We're here to tear that wall down. This is the Shadow Work Protocol to turn your deepest psychological facts into unstoppable physical strength. The dark fact: you unconsciously equate victimhood with virtue, the narcissism of pain. Your wound gives you a secret social currency: attention, sympathy, an excuse. The moment you heal, you fear losing your status. This is the psychological root of comfort addiction. The physical failure. This trap manifests as the soft quit. It's why you have a non-negotiable pain ceiling. You won't push the last 2 reps, not because you can't, but because the discomfort threatens your mental comfort zone. You fear that becoming truly strong means losing the attention you get from being the person with issues. The Shadow Ascent Protocol: break the soft quit. Every time you hit that wall, ask, am I physically spent, or is this the shadow protecting my comfort? The truth is, discomfort is not damage. The dark fact: many empaths and sensitive people project a false light persona, pure, helpful, never angry. They disown their essential power: anger, desire, and ambition. They fear that embracing their own power makes them identical to the oppressors who once hurt them. The physical lie. This psychological split leads to ego lifting and the aesthetic trap. You train for appearance, to look good for others, instead of for power. You chase the mirror, not the metrics. Your workout is a performance to maintain the false light image, draining your inner vigor for superficial validation. The Shadow Ascent Protocol: reclaim the beast. Your inner aggression isn't cruelty. It's the fuel for a heavy set. Learn to channel anger and ambition into a controlled 15-second burst of primal focus. Power is not oppression, it is self-possession. Use it. The solution: the warrior doesn't fear boundaries. They cultivate energetic sovereignty. Boundaries aren't walls to keep others out. They're riverbanks that give shape and direction to your power. This requires the courage to risk disappointing others without betraying yourself. The final ascend. Your most sacred boundary is your non-negotiable training time. It's the 1 hour where you focus only on the self-possession power you are building, the discipline you learn in the weight room. Forcing consistency despite feeling tired is the raw power you need to enforce your psychological boundaries outside of it. Shadow work creates mental rigor. Rigor creates physical growth. The shadow will always be there. But the shadow ascent means you stop running from it and start using it. Stop being defined by your past pain and start being defined by your present power. Choose warrior over victim. Choose strength over sympathy. This is the work. Pause for effect. Subscribe to the Shadow Ascent to master the dark facts and build unstoppable strength.